Okay, my viewers, my subscribers, back with another video, you know. Yeah, man, we got a video with a white lady that about say America too busy at work, go China floating balloon, yeah, floating in the sky. You see it? Yeah, so we just want to check out that one still and let me know what you guys think, alright?
Instead of these Republicans worrying about a spy balloon 60,000 feet in the air, which any intelligent American would realize it does not make sense to shoot it down because we want to know what they have in that balloon. So the best course of action is for it to get over water, and then, as President Biden says, we'll take care of it. Because we want to know what the fuck is in that machine. But of course, Republicans are so stupid. Oh, let's get the guns, let's shoot. Just like everything else with Republicans, the gun. What they should be worried about, the Republicans and the Senate and the House, is that China is buying up all the ports in the Caribbean. They are going to Jamaica, Barbados, all of the islands, and buying the ports and investing money in the Caribbean, and we will be fucking surrounded by the Chinese. That is what they should be worried about. That all of these Afro nations in the Caribbean are being infiltrated by China. That's where they should be worried.
Yes, man. Me dey come out now. Right now, my head chip right now, my head chip. My head chip. You can imagine this Prime Minister. Me no know when I'm tired of chat about Andrew. Me tired of chat about Andrew. Andrew Holness. Jesus Christ, are your people, man. Yeah, your followers, them. What well, not go try to find something for do? Look how crime rate gone up in our country. Look how much sitting there galang. I don't know nothing about it. You're gone up on the poor people them. The poor people them we can't even find food for them. Gone upon the little pitney them. Gone chat about the little pitney them. For going on a bomber clad car seat. Eh? The people them that work and they get no good money, they not get no pay. Look how we are suffer. Look how people are suffer in our country. And you come back and chat about people. You go get car seat, the driver, them a poor little driver them. We go up on the road. They try to make one like an honest little living. If you take care of them family, if you go buy a car seat, if you go put pitney. So if one woman a travel within 4 pitney, and they pitney, no one's somehow with sometime. Breed up like a blood clot rabbit. What you try to tell we say? Drive, if you go get 4 car seats, if you put in a car, eh? The people them pitney stranded the road and can't get no drive. Right now, me never want a car from the day me born. Me don't know if you drive. But the truth is the truth. Fuckery a fuckery. Me don't care who want like this a video me put out. Me don't care who want comment. Fuckery a fuckery, man. You need to stop. I'm in a business who want to say, me dey jump up and I say this and say that because me this and me a this and me a that. I don't care a fuck. My daughter left and gone from morning. If you go look about her business, if you go look about her business in her town, and can't get no drive if you come back. You have transport authority on the road from other day. Transport authority on the road. No, you have them on the road now about car seat. You have to move your bumper cloth and go away. I'm in a business if you want to come for me. Enough is the fucking enough. Enough is enough, man. Look how much crime they got on. Look on the little pitney where they rape. Look how people are dead. You know they what you come about a car seat. You go buy a car seat, give driver them for put in a them car. You go buy a car seat, give people them for put in a them car. They never can pay them ticket where they walk. And if you stop live pan people, man, this remind me of slavery. You come like a somebody old first time Braca master there. You have to go in. You have to go in and mash up the country and people suffer. Enough is the fuck enough, man. About car seat. You fucking chuck. You have to go in. All our poor people make them survive.
We're the ones provoking this war, just like we provoked the war in Ukraine. We are now provoking a war with China. And who benefits? I'll tell you right now. Your enemy is not China. Your enemy is not Russia. Your enemy is the military-industrial complex, which has been fleecing this country to the tunes of hundreds of billions and trillions of dollars. How many times are we going to have a defense secretary say, hey, we can't account for $2 trillion in the Pentagon again? Which has happened twice now in my lifetime. So again, people are being, the war machine cannot be stopped. Who's running this country? The war machine. It certainly isn't Joe Biden making these decisions. I would like to know who is making the decisions. And I just want to remind everybody, the United States is the world's terrorist. We just set the Middle East on fire in the last 20 years. And now we're doing a proxy war in Ukraine, which we provoked, NATO provoked, and it was just admitted that we provoked it by the former Prime Minister of Germany. And now we're trying to saber rattle with China, and they're predicting a war. Again, China's not going to invade us. China's not our enemy. We might have an economic war. That's what these are. These are economic wars. These are wars in Ukraine. It's about liquefied natural gas and making sure Germany and Russia never come together because we fear Russia's natural resources and manpower, and we fear them getting together with Germany with their technology and their capital. And so that's why we blew up the Nord Stream pipeline. That's why we're doing the Ukraine war. This is all about hegemony, imperialism, and economics. And if there's a Marine somewhere, it's there because they're about to steal some natural resources from another country. As everybody's screaming about what a bad guy Putin is for invading Ukraine, the United States is currently occupying a third of Syria. And which third is that? It's the third that has the oil. And how do I know we're there to steal their oil? Because the President of the United States said so.
We're not even benefiting economically. Of course, that's.
This is such a powerful comment. It really deserves to be highlighted. This is also true of the American South. There is a saying, blacks know more about white folks than they know about themselves. Now, I can't speak about the experience of being a black person who's a victim of racism, but as a white South African who grew up under apartheid, I do know something about the psychology of being racist. Now, in apartheid South Africa, white people controlled the economy. We had all the gold mines and the platinum and the diamonds and everything else. But there was one natural resource that black people had in abundance, that they had far more access to than white people. And that natural resource was the truth, particularly the truth about white people. You see, in a racist society, as a racist, you need to constantly be tying yourself up in cognitive dissonance. You need to be contradicting yourself dozens of times a day. So in South Africa, for example, we believed that black people were lazy, that they didn't want to do any work. They just wanted to sit around all day and do nothing. But who did we get to dig the mines, to work in the factories, to drive the buses, deliver the post, build the houses? It was black people. We believed that black people were dirty. But who did we rely on to clean our houses? We believed that black people couldn't be trusted, but who was left unsupervised to look after our children? You see, what racism does is it forces the racist to act like a little child who will demand whatever they need at a particular moment, even if it's contradictory. Sometimes a black person will be like your child and you'll tell them what to do. But sometimes you'll be the child and they'll be the adult. They'll be the one making your bed, cooking your dinner, even comforting you when you're in emotional distress. Racism damages white people profoundly, and then black people are the victims of that damage. We transmit that damage into their lives. But fundamentally, black people will always know more about white people as long as white people continue to be racist, because they will have the objectivity of being able to see that cognitive dissonance from the outside. This is what the writer Rebecca Solnit says about this issue, which sums it up much better than I ever could. I always pair privilege with obliviousness. Obliviousness is privilege's form of deprivation. When you don't hear others, You don't imagine them. They become unreal. And you are left in the wasteland of a world with only yourself in it. And that surely makes you starving, though you know not for what, if you have ceased to imagine others in any true, deep way that matters.
Alright, so this might be the future of e-commerce and architecture. Look at this. This is the portal into the Serendipity Furniture Store, which is a furniture store that uses inspiration from sea creatures and seashells. So you can actually go into this portal and suddenly you're in the space, like full-on immersive. And currently I'm walking on the beach, looking around, and you can see the different furniture pieces and explore all of that, see what's on the menu or catalog, I don't know. But when you look back, you know, that's the portal again for you to come out and walk back to the surface. And when you do so, you know, you can just experience this portable portal into whatever store you're walking.
I never want to come out and do a video about Jamaica government, specifically because my views are a little bit too radical for some people to handle, and my passion might just come out in the video. But I have to speak up about these car seat laws that's in Jamaica. The government imposed these laws under the guise of safety. But I'm sorry to inform you, Jamaica government, but car seat is not a deterrent to what's going on the roadways. It's not going to stop taximan from driving fast. It's not going to stop drunk drivers from driving drunk. And it sure as hell is not going to stop the busman them from going around the corner at 100 miles an hour like they don't have no sense. What they did need to do is take some of the money we want to get from selling out Jamaica and put up a whole bunch of cameras everywhere. Snapshot the license plate and revoke their driver's license. Because if they're driving recklessly on the road, they don't need to be on the roadways to begin with. But instead, impose car seat laws. Taking a foreign construct and implying it to Jamaica and our culture is way different. Now, these baby mothers have to go struggle on a market day with the baby and the car seat. And God help them if them go out in a town go pay a 2 or 3 bill. Because you know, say you have to come off of the taxi and walk, go, whoa, whoa, go pay the light bill, and then walk, go, whoa, whoa, go pay the phone bill, and walk, go, whoa, whoa, go pay the water bill. So them have to go do that with car seat in hand and an infant. The little kids them who are going to school on their own now have to go come out a taxi stand with book back and them back and car seat in front of them and a struggle. Government not have them baby mother and them wife and kids pan out taxi. They don't understand taxi struggles. They have their personal vehicles uptown. So who these laws affect? Poor people. Once again. Baby fathers who are work hard all week and can't see ends meet when they go home have to go now fork out $40,000. At least $40,000 to go buy one car seat. Taxi man are going to continue to drive past the baby mother them because they can make more fear if they don't carry them because the car seat are going to take up space. What needs to be done is you need to handle the core issues of Jamaica and stop bringing in foreign concepts into Jamaican culture. We used to go out market with baby in our hand. It's hard to carry a car seat. And most man make up their liar because they never have to struggle with baby in a car seat before. It's very difficult. It's extremely difficult, especially in Jamaica, to navigate throughout the town. You see all them politicians they will make these laws, the whole of them all fully corrupt. Long time they're in this corruption. They're fermented and fully indoctrinated in the colonial mindset. They don't give a shit about the people. The true die-hearted poor people in Jamaica, they don't care about them. None at all. And they haven't for a very long time because these laws now affect uptown rich people who in a them car. They can go buy one car seat and place you up in a them car 24/7. And people who are take taxi and bus, this are go bother. Jamaican government stop